It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Central C today. I saw that he dropped a music video for No Introduction. We checked out the album during a live stream, and I couldn't get it uploaded to YouTube. I just feel like I run into so many issues when it comes to albums, but that shit was fire. I enjoyed it. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what he does as far as music videos go. Let's dive in. Let's see what this man was up to.
There's no introduction needed. Girls don't ask what my name is, trying to pretend they don't know who he is. Like anytime I get on a mic, I don't cover 100 regions, Sweden, Norwegian, New Zealand, Australia, Arab, Armenia, even.
If you've seen him perform live, let me know how it is down below. I'm always curious. If he comes to the States, I'll have to try to get to a show.
No introduction needed, but girls still ask what my name is, trying to pretend they don't know who she is. Like anytime I get on that mic, I don't cover 100 regions, Sweden, Norwegian, New Zealand, Australian, Arab, Armenian, even Asian, Indonesian. Spitting on beats and using similes, but their lyrics ain't got no meaning. If we see blue lights and feel like it's cops, we're not gonna stop, we're breezing. Look.
I like how he said that too, because like there are so many artists, and honestly, like there's certain fan bases that kind of push it, which is why this happens. But people are all about punchlines, similes. For anyone that doesn't know exactly what a simile punchline is, it's a like or an as. Like the most basic of one could be like, I'm getting green like grass. Like obviously we all know that's horrible because the super simple ones just kind of come across corny to me, which is why I've never used them when I've made music. But every once in a while, you might hear some really creative ones. Montana 300, he mixes in some simple ones, but he also has some really dope ones that you may not have thought of. And so I do think that it has a place, and I think that it could be good. But a lot of times, artists just start to pump that shit out, thinking like this is what people want, and it's fire. When in all reality, it's like you're not really saying shit. I always feel like real life music, like talking about real shit, it just makes more sense. And by real shit, I don't mean the people that talk about, I'm shooting guns, selling drugs, and effing bitches. Like, I'm not talking about that. That's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess it could be real life to an extent, but more so people that are reflective or talk about different things or, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff that actually applies to life that could be relatable to the masses or the people that are going to listen to your song. Because you could take a personal situation and spin it in a way where it's still personal to you, but it's generalized enough to where a lot of people can connect with it in slightly different ways. And I think that that's dope music to me.
Like anytime I get on that mic, I don't cover 100 regions, Sweden, Norwegian, New Zealand, Australian, Arab, Armenian, even Asian, Indonesian. Spitting on beats and using similes, but their lyrics ain't got no meaning. If we see blue lights and think that it's cops, we're not gonna stop, we're breezing. Lock the lock, it won't stop us scheming. I lost F dot and it got me grieving. Posted by the convenience store with a pack of the roll, so it's not convenient. I wanna live a simplistic life, but that's unrealistic, right? I miss the times, 2-man step, take one for the team and assist my guy. God ain't give me the gift to write, won't lie, I've been on a consistent grind. When I was broke, they didn't want talk, now I made it, they want me to give advice.
And his style just mad dope. Like he just got that smooth style. I like the voice. I've always been a fan of accents. Accents just make shit doper to me. Obviously, I have one, but you know what I mean? Outside of an American accent, or even more so, I guess you'd say like a Northeast New York style act. Like I don't have the New York accent because I'm more upstate New York, but you know what I mean? Like it's this area, the Northeast area. But I like UK accents, Australian accents, but that shit just hit so hard. I don't know what it is. I'm jealous. That shit just sounds good. But I like how he said that I wish I could live a simplistic life, but I guess that's not realistic, right? Because I wonder how many people get into a situation where they become famous, they make a whole lot of money, and yes, obviously it's worth the trade-off because you live financially free for the rest of your life and you could do whatever you want. You could travel the world. You could do things that a lot of us, the majority, I'd say, like 90 to 95% never really get to do, right? Like some of us may travel here and there and stuff, but like to be able to tour the world and have people know you, like it just seems like such a dope thing. But I feel like there comes a point where sometimes you probably are like, I just want to go to the mall. And just like, you know what I mean? Like we all have shit from back in the day that we think about. Like I remember when I was a little bit younger, me and friends would go to the mall, walk around, you check out girls and, shit like that. Like you can't do that once you're someone like Central C anymore. Like if you go to the mall, inevitably a crowd is going to gather at some point, right? Because one person is all it takes to know who you are. Then they tell all their friends try to get to the mall, you know what I'm saying? And then they, and it kind of snowball effects. And so everywhere that you go, you can't just go and just chill and enjoy yourself. And even if they leave you alone, they sitting there and watching you or taking pictures or recording you and every move that you make. And it's like, I might as well just go home again, like, so I can understand that as much as it's like, I don't feel bad because you making money, like you living a life. I would happily do the trade-off. And cause I'm cool with being a hermit. I sit at my house all the time anyway. So I take the money and not be able to go out and just not have people approach me. But you know what I'm saying? So part of me, I feel for them, but I also am like, a lot of us would happily accept that for the money. But regardless, it's something that's worth acknowledging because I can only assume that there's a lot of people out there that have reached a point where they're like, bro, this shit is for the birds. I don't like it anymore. I just want to chill and enjoy myself and be with my friends and go out places and you know what I'm saying? Go bowling or go play some basketball at the YMCA type shit and not have people bother me.
YBs in matching roses. Step out the store with 2 new collies. Step in the room and they feel my aura. That was before I had music money. I came up with the bros, I post a throwback and the whole crew look bummy. Before man snaked me, I already saw it coming. I clocked he was moving funny. No introduction needed. But girls still ask what my name is, tryna pretend they don't know who see us. Like anytime I get on that mic, it don't cover 100 regions. Sweden, Norwegian, New Zealand, Australian, Arab, Armenian, even Asia. Sounds like an M16 when the engine starts. Think of the shit, bitch, turning a whip, does your engine fart? 2 left feet and I don't have rhythm, but my chain and my pendant dance. Life when you live in the ends is hard. The things that I see make me question God. Alright, I'm feeling pain, but I can't complain. My life was harder before the fame. Lost some people along the way and I missed them bad when I contemplate.
See, and I like that because in the exact same song, he also says, my life was way harder before the fame, right? Like he talks about how he wants that simplistic life again, but I guess it's not realistic. But at the same time acknowledges my life was way harder. I'm not sitting here trying to say like, oh my God, let me wipe my tears because I'm rich and people acknowledge me and I can't live simple anymore. Like he's not doing that. He's just giving you how he feels. Like, I kind of wish that sometimes. But at the same time, I also acknowledge that with this comes the money and the fortune and all that stuff that has changed my life from how hard it used to be. And so I ain't complaining.
My life was harder before the fame. Lost some people along the way and I missed them bad when I contemplate. Shoot my shot and it's wet like Steph, but I don't play for the Golden State. It's bait that my bro got a poker tucked. He can't even put on a poker face. What are these jokers on? They keep sending but I don't respond. The big dot ain't little like dirt. It's OTF like long live fun. The UK's not what you see on films. Bros on the block with the longest one. Definitely hollows a fly at the chamber. Bro try poke and hunt this done. I hear them talking, seeing the tweets, I'm seeing the forum, seeing them mention everyone else but me, like say that I'm not important. All of the music I make in America's making it easier for them. First half of the year done 100 shows, you can see I've been touring. If it weren't for the work that I put in Paris, none of these guys would have gone to Europe. The codeine mixing up with the Fenny, I fall asleep when I sip on syrup. Look in my eyes and see I've been through it, come straight off a plane, get straight back to it. She asked what my name is, trying to pretend she don't know that I'm famous, I already knew it.
Was that Dave? Was that Dave? Yo, last night we just checked out some young Dave tracks. And bro, Dave nasty. Dave is nasty. Like I already knew and he already was one of my favorite UK artists that I've heard and reacted to, but I haven't heard some of his shit from when he was younger. Bro, Dave been nice since like 16. It's crazy. Can't rush greatness. Facts. Nah, Central C dope. I remember watching him when he was on Blackboy Max's stream, and I thought that was actually dope that he went on there, and it was cool to see his personality and shit. I didn't take him for someone that would be more, like, I guess he doesn't come across like he's this loud, brash, like, yo, da-da-da. Like, he doesn't come across like that, but he was more reserved and, like, almost kind of shy and just chill, you know what I mean, than I had anticipated he would be, but I feel like that's dope. Like, that's dope that he's, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he's suddenly got money and fame and attention, and now he's this mad, big, braggadocious, I've never even used that word before now, but you know what I'm saying? Like out here, like, oh, I'm him, I'm da-da-da-da. And deep down, like, of course he has those thoughts a little bit. Everybody should, especially once you reach like high levels and you achieve shit, but he's not like pushing this energy forward at everybody. Like, yo, you should look at me a certain way. I'm Central C. You know what I mean? Like, although he says in the song, like, she act like she don't know who C is, but that's just more so acknowledging the fact that you're very well known. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to say that somebody out there in the UK, you don't know who I am. Like, come on now. So that's not really like a brag thing. That's just more so just real, So, hey, shout out to Central C. I thought this was dope. I'm looking forward to see what else he does with the music videos. There was something else I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. So it must not be all that important. But definitely down to check out some more UK artists. Always enjoying the UK scene. I feel like shit's dope out there. That's what I wanted to say. He made some comments talking about like, don't think that I think he said something like, don't think the UK is like what you see in TV or movie or whatever. And I agree, yo. It's funny because here's here's how I look at it. Right, in America, obviously, you know, we got guns, quite a lot of them. Not to say that there aren't other places, but they're allowed. Right, in Texas, you can just go around with a gun out. You can have multiple guns on you. Nobody do anything. Right, so it depends on the state that you're in. But and I'm not taking away from anybody in the United States because we have some real, you know what I'm saying, people out there be doing some crazy shit. But I've always felt like when I think of the UK, and although yes, you guys do have guns too, I'm sure there's some people with guns, you have more stabbing deaths, right? And I always think to myself, like, that's so much more raw to me because it's so personal to be like right up close with someone, like stabbing them and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like y'all, like, okay, that was gonna come across wrong. I was gonna say y'all animals out there, obviously not everybody, but I'm just talking about the people that partake in that kind of shit versus somebody in America who might shoot someone, but there's distance between them, right? Like, it's still the same shit happening, right? You're potentially taking somebody's life, but I just feel like to be up close and personal and just with a knife is just like, it's a different level. You know what I mean? Like, so people downplay other places around the world is what my point is, because in America we have guns and we're like, well, yo, but like, I feel like, yo, there's some beast ass dudes out there that, because I just don't feel like everybody has it in them to be mad close up and personal with a knife and fucking jibbing someone till they, you know. So I don't know. That was a weird tangent that I just went on, but it's just something that crossed my mind where, you know, like we got crazy people because we have 330 million of us. So, you know, inevitably we got some wild mother, you know. But it's just, I don't know. It's interesting. Someday I got to visit the UK though. I feel like I've got to go there at some point in my life before it's too late. So let me know what y'all think down below. I appreciate you guys. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm live pretty much every night, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. Link at the top of the description. Friday night, we do music reactions. Every other night, I be gaming like a mother. I ain't even going to play. I be gaming. So if you guys game at all, stop in anytime. If you guys just want to do the music, stop in on Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. I know if you're in the UK, it's a little bit late for you. Sometimes we go live a little earlier, but appreciate you. Take it easy. Stay safe. I will catch you in the next one, homies.